everything starts falling into place. Look at this, exactly. This is what activates abundance. This is your codes for abundance. For a lot of you, there was a soul activation, maybe a spiritual awakening where you started really feeling your soul. Hi Scorpios, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing another video for you. Watch this if you're Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. So the energy that I'm channeling for you right now is very, very special. I feel like you guys, if you've been manifesting a new direction in your life, manifesting abundance, reconnection to your true purpose and to your true north, so to say, you're in the right place. And we're gonna dive into this in this video, how you can do this better. Because I feel like for a lot of you, there is a sense of a really, really incredible abundance coming your way. Something where I feel like maybe it's about something you've been praying, something you've been manifesting. There's a feeling like the sun is coming out again. Also, make sure you watch this video. I feel like for a lot of you, this is going to come up right about October 13, I want to say, but also for some of you, it could be October 31st. Now, again, I feel like some of you could have birthday on October 31st. That's what I'm seeing here as well. And I feel like there is an incredible energy of abundance that you can already feel it. Like some of you have been doing maybe affirmations, maybe some of you have been working very, very hard on something. I feel like whatever it is you've been doing, after a time of confusion and maybe not even seeing results, things are really shifting. A lot of you right now are on a timeline where you are manifesting your dreams. Look at this. We have here a writer together with the moon. So let's take a look and give this video a big thumbs up before we get started. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. I am going to be posting Scorpio videos for, right now I'm vibing, so we're going to keep doing that. I feel like for a lot of you, you have no clue even how happy you're going to be. Let me see. I feel like, again, in the past, there's been some kind of obstacle which you maybe did not know a way around. Like you're working hard, you're doing everything right, but something felt like nothing is landing. And you were like, what am I doing wrong? Yeah, because I feel like you might have already found maybe a profession that you want to be working in. Maybe it's about just like, that you are doing everything right, but you're like, okay, where are the results, so to say? And I feel like in the past, there has been some energies. Again, I don't want to say that they've been stealing your abundance, because that's, I don't feel like anyone can actually steal your abundance. I guess it maybe, I don't know, in some rare cases, but it's like, I feel like with this fish card here, we have fish. You've always, you notice that, yes, you always have more than enough, or you have at least enough, but you want more, essentially. And I do feel like there has been certain energies that's been trying, I feel like, to maybe, again, this could be different things for all of you. It could be like they might have been trying to distract you, or might have been trying to somehow, plant those limiting beliefs in your mind and different things like this. But I feel like, especially if you're watching this video right now, a big door, and I feel like a big door to abundance, where, again, the whip came up reversed in the previous deck as well. Something it almost felt like punishment, or something that felt like a delay, now is going to be over. And for a lot of you, you're finally opening that door to abundance, to prosperity. And I feel like also, like for a lot of you, you quite literally feel it. You feel something shifted. You feel it in your body. And it's almost like everything, you might start seeing this golden sparks out of nowhere. Like you look at the sun, and I mean, it's gonna sound weird what I'm about to say, but like you look at the sun and like it's shining extra golden, or extra, I don't know, some kind of like colors around you could be like somehow more vibrant or something. Like, I hope it makes sense. Give this video a big thumbs up if it does. I feel like also for some of you will be very much drawn to gold, or maybe gold colors that are golden, or maybe yellow colors that have yellow, maybe even like I'm seeing this very like goldenish yellowish color. And like you might try to wear, for some of you maybe it's about wearing that color. Again, you don't have to necessarily wear gold, etc. But I feel like for a lot of you, you will start noticing like you're drawn to colors that are somehow like of this, golden type of, colors, yes, tones, I guess. Let me see. And I feel like, for some of you, it is your energy that's like turning golden, quite literally. Some of you might be saying about yourself, I am a golden girl. It might be even your nickname for some of you. or, you know, golden boy, I guess, golden man. I feel like for some of you know what it is about. They're telling me it's about abundance codes, activating your own abundance codes. Let me see. Yeah, there's something here where, you know, for a while you've been trying to make things happen, but after some time you were like, you know what, let me just surrender to the process and see where it goes. For some of you, I will even say, there was a short time period where you kind of gave up. You were like, you know what, I'm just gonna be doing whatever I can, and I don't even want to deal with anything anymore. I feel like, you know, for a lot of you, you don't realize that what helps you manifest abundance, success, wealth could even be is something in your home. So like how you treat your home, and this is a real thing, by the way, if you know about feng shui, right? Like how you need to make sure that this corner is not too crowded, you don't have clutter, you know, you put what is it, like when you do the toilet, right? The thing is closed, everything, the drainage everywhere works properly. It's a real thing. So for some of you, the abundance also gets activated somehow through your home. They're saying, like, if you feel like, you know, you want to put flowers in your home, or if, you know, you feel drawn to maybe put some aroma oil, burn some kind of candle, be careful, of course, or something. There's something about your home that's very, very powerful. And they're saying, look at this, even here, I'm being drawn to this golden, something you've been preparing and you almost even gave up on. It's coming to fruition now. Yeah, raven, crows, a crow, right, could be extra, you know, extra important at this time. And they're saying, do not be afraid, because I feel like everything you've experienced before, it was not a punishment, but it was almost like you had to learn your own strength and how good you are at pivoting, how good you are at adapting, maybe even to circumstances, and that whatever happens, you can make it through that. They're saying this is going to be a time where you're going to dive very deeply into some kind of task, because you're going to be presented, for a lot of you, with a life-changing opportunity. Now, what is it going to be? I don't know. And they're also saying it's like you've been in this transition period, but you're, you know how they say, right, caterpillar about to become butterfly. And they're saying that there are limitless possibilities right now opening up for you. I can't look at this. My God, I just mentioned, right, about a home. And they're showing me here a tidy house, clarity and organization. For a lot of you, I know it's going to sound kind of like weird, but the key to your abundance is somehow connected to your home. Making your home that place where, you know, you really take care of your home. Again, it doesn't mean that you have to clean everything, be OCD or anything like that. Sure, it's good to have, right, like a clean house. Obviously, it's common sense. But I feel like it's also about filling your heart with love, filling your home also with love, with that harmony. Very important. And also they're saying, like, if there are certain people you don't want to have them in your house for whatever reason, honor that. Like, I remember there was a time when I invited somebody, well, the people were just stopping by, like, and I never invite anyone into my house. And I just really felt there was weird energy, some kind of, you know, I don't want to say evil eye necessarily, but there was weird energy. I felt jealousy towards me, even though, you know, like my house, like, is nice, but it's not like a, you know, top, you know, mansion or whatever. It's nice, but I just felt like, you know, it's very simple at the same time. I'm very minimalist, and I just felt weird energy from those people. Anyways, they're saying with Dragon's Horde and skywriting the fates, something with eclipses has shifted your energy towards abundance, big time. They're saying you've been watched and you've learned a lot of lessons here. Yeah, you've learned a lot of different lessons here in the recent past. Something also, I feel like, again, you thought that something was delayed, but they're saying no. Like, again, you thought of something as like obstacle, delay, when is it going to happen? But they're saying that, like, you had to learn how to be still. You had to learn how to, even when things seem like they are taking longer, how to still be okay. It's almost like whatever happens, I just know somehow it's going to work out for me. Like, you had to learn essentially how to be, you know, how, I don't want to say cope, because that's not the right word. Like, how to be okay whatever happens. Happy whether you get something immediately, happy even if you wait a little bit, like happy no matter what, and grateful also no matter what. Like, having that appreciation is what also increases your abundance. I feel like there was some kind of maybe even false, maybe even spiritual ideas you had before. Could be limiting beliefs, could be like, you know, it only can happen at this time. Sometimes, you know, people get, you know, go to even do like astrology readings and someone tells you like, oh, you're not supposed to be like this and that. And I don't believe in that. Like in my entire career, how many astrology readings I've done, I always try to encourage people to see abundance, you know, to see extra opportunities in their life. Even if there is like a difficult, challenging time, we can still, you know, approach it with better consciousness. Now, again, I feel like for a lot of you, you also forgot who you are for a moment, but now is the time where you remember yourself, you remember who you are, and you awaken to some kind of sacred contract, rising above whatever your current circumstances in life are, and having confidence in what you're creating. We have here with Magician's Sword, have confidence in your magic, have confidence in your abilities, have confidence in who you are. So there is a big, big activation that I feel like for a lot of you, you've recently come through. Now, I'm not going to use this deck. This actually deck, a lot of you don't know, but it's charged, you know, with, it's actually a deck that's connected to abundance energy. So let's take a look what else you need to know, because you are on the verge of something great. You know what? I just told you, right? This deck is connected to abundance. We literally have Ace of Pentacles, first card coming out. Ace of Pentacles, there are huge opportunities that are being activated for you right now. You are coming out of the time where you constantly felt like you don't have enough. Again, maybe you are in client-based business and you're not attracting like high-ticket clients. Or if you are in a job, again, you feel like you are just sort of like it's not essentially whatever your circumstances are, it's not ideal. It was not ideal for a while. They're saying that this is the new era, and this is the time where you are rising above your, you know, your circumstances. So again, I feel like for a lot of you, you were tested on your worth. You had to like even, I don't know, experience some kind of defeat, some kind of dark night of the soul. But now it's like, you know, like even again, I'm hearing something about betrayal. You were betrayed maybe before. You gave up, you know, almost gave up, or maybe even for some of you quite literally gave up because you were tired for a while. And I feel like now you're going to start seeing signs of like things that's flowing. The energy is fluid. They're saying whatever it is, you know, when abundance shows up, don't hoard it. And again, this is like where we have to be careful, right? Because when abundance shows up, we don't want to be reckless with it, but we also want to make sure we give, like we also act generous. We are in abundance energy, because abundance energy is, in my view, at least, it's sharing whatever it is you have. And we have Knight of Wands with Six of Pentacles and the Tower. For a lot of you, there is a change that's happening when it comes to prosperity and abundance, and it's happening very quickly. There are opportunities that are coming out of nowhere. There is even, you know what, like for a lot of you, yes, it could be, of course, external things like gifts, opportunities, job offers, increases, etc. But for a lot of you, it's also about suddenly you have your own perspective shift. Because what a lot of people don't realize, even our astrology chart, it's not necessarily, you know, unless like someone is born in like super wealthy family or whatever. Most of the time, even our astrology planets is really what they are shaping is our awareness. Yes, there are like other people, external circumstances, but our awareness is more important, which is why even if you have, let's just say in your astrology chart, you have difficult configurations or going even through difficult transit, the thing is like if you can shift your awareness, your mindset about something, you start having completely different experience. At least this is how I think astrology should be practiced, because a lot of people like, you know, I feel like it just creates more limiting beliefs. And I feel like in your case, something shifted, maybe even you started seeing your life circumstances in a very different way. Yeah, look at this. There's something here, major energy of a wish fulfillment. For a lot of you, I feel like since the last full moon, there's been big also energy shifts. You understand that, like, look at this, with Judgment card, this is your time. This is your time, and this time it's like you're going to get what you deserve. You are not backing down. I feel like you have enough information. You're doing a lot of research here. And I'm just getting that, like, something you've been manifesting over the next few years, not over the next few years, over the past few years, something you've been manifesting. Now it's all coming together, because I'm having here King of Wands, which is masculine, Queen of Wands at the bottom, which is feminine counterpart. So it's like the masculine, when the masculine and the feminine energy come together, there is a major wish fulfillment coming your way. For a lot of you, it could be even about arts, creativity, fame even could be. And I feel like, you know what it is as well? A lot of this is coming from you finally learning to accept yourself fully. Not just the good parts about yourself, not just so quote unquote your gifts, but also even your shadow. How often, like, we judge ourselves, right? When we, we have certain flaws, etc. We don't really, like, it becomes worse than what it is because we judge ourselves so harshly. And I feel like for some of you, once you've integrated your shadow, once you've worked also with, maybe even your own intensity, desire for things, once you've integrated these different aspects of yourself, you started accepting yourself, like, oh, okay, I made a mistake, so what? Well, I'm not perfect, I thought that I was going to be, how we all have this idea, I was going to be at this place or have this much money or whatever it is by now. I feel like in the past, the greatest weapon of whoever was against you, or even your own, like, in your own life, the greatest kind of like setback that you had was your own shame about who you are, or like dissatisfaction, inner judgments, criticisms. That's why maybe you attracted people who were not treating you the way you deserve, or even like you were not getting what you deserved from life because you were judging yourself harshly. You were ashamed even of certain things. But at some point here, maybe for some of you it's happening now, once you started accepting yourself fully, and almost like when you said to yourself that, you know what, yeah, maybe like this thing, I thought that this was going to be something else by now, but it's taken me a little bit more. Once you've accepted it and started seeing yourself here as whole, it's like everything has shifted here. So that's what I'm seeing for you. We're going to take this to the extended here, and we're going to look a little bit deeper into what is it you guys are going through. You guys are doing amazing here. I feel like, there has been some blockages to your abundance, yes, but I feel like a lot of it has lifted. In the extended, we're going to find out what exactly was blocking it, what was tied to it, did you fully cleared it, and also what energetic switch here or event maybe even is unlocking all of what we're seeing here, this activation, how to better manifest it essentially. And also I feel like there is some energy that's coming your way with certain wealth frequency, wealth codes. Again, it could be a literal person, or it could be just knowledge or some kind of energy that's external. We're going to take a look at that, and we will also look at how to sustain and expand this energy, let's just say for the rest of the year. So thank you guys so much for joining me. As always, give this video a big thumbs up. I hope you appreciate and love these extra videos, because these are all very extra and bonus videos. Give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe. I will see you in the extended. Love you all. Wishing you a lot of love and abundance. See you soon. Bye.